everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Looking a bit rough this morning, or this afternoon actually. Anyway, today's going to be a little bit different. I was on a live show this morning with Dashing in Cyprus. I'll put a link to her YouTube channel up here. And I was talking to a few people on there about doing another app that I do, and I've done a couple of assignments yesterday actually for this app, and it's called Proxy Pics. Now, I've been with Proxy Pics maybe a year now, yeah, thereabouts, and it's nothing to do with food delivery, obviously, because it says pictures, basically, and you just take pictures of residential and commercial buildings. I decided to do it. I've done a video about Proxy Pics before, but I've got a better understanding of it now. And for the most part, with Proxy Pics, you don't even need a background check. Especially if you're just doing like the usual residential ones, just outside pictures. And I don't think you need it for businesses either, depending on what you have to do. No, you don't need it for businesses, because I never did a background check in the beginning. It seemed to be mostly if you're going inside a building to do interior pictures, etc. Meeting with estate agents or the homeowner, etc. I did do the background check, so I can do all of that if I want. And they do pay a bit more money for that. But I've not done one of those. But really, Proxy Pics, I mean, I did a couple yesterday, and those are ones really that I've done mostly of recently. That I paid $20 a piece. Doesn't sound a lot. $25, I think, was another one I did. Might have gone a bit further or something, I don't know. Anyway, but really, it's an easy app. You do it. You just open up the Proxy Pics app, and everything is in there. Once you have accepted an assignment, they'll tell you how long that you've got to actually do that assignment for. Like for the ones that I picked yesterday, they only had like 4.5 hours or so on them. I happened to be going out at that time, and I did want it extended, but I didn't hear back on that. But it was okay, I was able to do it. But most of the time, if they show that they're only a few hours or something to do them, just shoot them a message and ask for it to be extended if they would, and then most of the time they do. Yesterday actually was the only time that I never did hear anything back, but it was okay. I had time to do it anyway, it turned out. And they'll extend it by like 24 hours or so. Anyway, and it doesn't affect you in any way. But yeah, yesterday's ones and the ones that I've done recently are just house ones. And the ones that, for an example, yesterday I'm going to do it up here, the one that I did. Unfortunately, I've already deleted the pictures from my phone of that one, but I do have it all stored in the Proxy Pics app. See, because when you take the pictures through the Proxy Pics app, you have to do it through that. And each time you take a picture, it uploads to their system, and it shows you the what's happening each time you put the picture in. It's uploaded successfully, etc. And sometimes you'll do those and it won't upload properly. You just basically need to finish up all the app and just move up a little bit. Maybe there's no signal in that part of the in the area. You don't necessarily have to be outside the address when you get to the for it to all to upload. And once it's all uploaded, you just hit submit assignment, and then it just goes straight to their system, and you just wait for them to preview it or look at the pictures and make sure that you've done it at the right address, or that the pictures are okay. And that's it. You just wait to be paid. And they don't take very long to pay either. They are very quick. They are very, very quick. So yesterday's ones were, it's 6 pictures. That was all they wanted. I don't even get out of the van. And answering the questionnaire after, I had these done within 10 minutes. And I did 2 of them, which were about 4 miles apart from each other. And so I took pictures of the front of the building, take a picture of the front left of the building and the front right of the building. Basically go from dead on front to the right corner and the left corner, whichever way round you look at it. And then you have to do a verification of the house number. So if you can see the house number on there, just zoom in on the number and take that picture. Again, it all goes in their system, but it does save those pictures into your phone, but you can delete those anyway after. You also take a picture of the street view, so you basically just hang your phone out the window of the car and take a picture. As long as you don't get any pictures of parts of your car in it, you're fine. Generally what I do, because I'm a lazy ass, is I'll take a picture of the front of the house. When I pull up to the house, immediately what I'll do is take a picture of the street view of that side, because you're going to have to take it anyway. And then what I'll do is I'll turn the van around and park opposite the home, take the pictures that I need to do, take the street view, take the pictures of the number of the house for the address verification. Like I said, it's very easy, very easy. They've come up with a questionnaire. I put them all up. I got just screenshotted them from there, from one of the ones that I did yesterday. And it's simple questionnaire. And it says something like, is there any power lines, etc., or railway crossings, or I don't know, a commercial building or something that's next to it? Is there a for sale sign outside the house, visible outside the house? Was the house visible from the street? Are there any bars and security measures on the house? And are there any what they call citation notices stuck to the house? I've had a couple of those where the flipping city come out and tell me that my grass is like 1/2 an inch too high. Stupid. Anyway, it's just idiots got nothing else to do. But anyway, so yeah, so those are very, very easy to do. Honestly, they are. Once you've done a couple of them, you'll just get used to them. There's also ones where they just want you to take a picture of the front of the house. That's it. You get up to the house, park opposite it, take the picture, and it goes up to their system. You hit submit assignment, done. And just wait for them to verify the pictures. They do day and nighttime pictures too. The nighttime pictures are going to be the commercial businesses. Recently, public storage, I think, is one that's been coming through. That was a nighttime picture. I done ones last year where it was on a car dealership. Did I do 2 car dealerships? I think I did 2 car dealerships, and which is more my field house because I'm into the car trade. I'm in the car trade anyway. Well, at least I'm always in the car trade. Been in the car trade since I've been kicked out of school, and it never leaves you. Anyway, so yeah, that one was a bit of a pain in the arse, really. Basically, it wasn't for what you had to do. There was for the money that I did it for, I think it was like $20 or $25. I did it because I just wanted to experience it, and you know, it was in the area that I also do delivery of DoorDash, etc. So it was fine. It worked out fine, and like I said, I wanted to experience that one, see what it was all like. But that, I would say, if you get one of those car ones, I don't think it's worth the money. They ask an awful lot of it. And then you've got to find different signages. Some of the businesses don't have all the signs. You've got to search for them. Like I said, they're nighttime pictures. The dealership that I went to, it was fine, but do remember, I know that I worked at a dealership prior to doing door dashing, etc., a couple of years or 3 back, and they had an alarm on the building where if you approached the building, it would start talking to you and asking you why the hell you're there, and you'll get security and all that on you. But that's not a problem, because when you get an assignment with Proxy Pics, when it comes up and tells you all the details of what you got to do, the first page of it, there's always a link to a PDF, etc., and it tells you or gives you something that you can show to as security personnel or police or whoever that's there trying to figure out what you're doing. Not that I've had that, but anyway, and it just gives you authorization that you're supposed to be there. There's also a number on there as well, I believe, and they can call that. Although in the middle of the night, I don't know who the hell they're going to be bloody talking to, but anyway. But then, that being said, that being said, I mean, these, when they get reviewed, sometimes it's in the middle of the night, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, so. Anyway, so the commercial ones, sometimes you have to watch those, because they do ask an awful lot of that, and they don't pay. I don't think they pay enough for doing that. But it's fun. It's a different thing, and if you're not doing anything at that time, and maybe if you've got a lot more going on in that particular area, then it's going to be probably worthwhile you're doing. I did the first ever one that I did for Proxy Pics was at a Coles. It was in Kansas. We were on Missouri side. So it was about 22 miles or 23 miles from us, and it was paying $20. So really, for the miles to money ratio, it really wasn't worth it. But again, I wanted to experience that. And again, it was a nighttime pictures, and it was an interesting one. They wanted the front of the building, they wanted a front right, front left, rear right, rear of the building, rear left of the building. They wanted signages, taking pictures of all the signs, and that included the ones where they will hopefully be noted on the tenant sign. And the tenant sign is Like if you enter a strip mall or whatever you call it, it's got this great big sign that tells you all the businesses that are in that strip mall. So you've got to take a picture of that. On this one, they also, on the Coles one, the first one, they wanted pictures of the car park. They wanted to know if there was any damages, like potholes, etc., in the car park. Was there any lights that were damaged, etc.? And you could take unlimited pictures as well with it. But the one bloody thing on that, and I haven't had it since, thankfully, is you had to do a 360-degree picture. And to me, again, it was the first one I ever did. And I'll put a link to that first video if I remember. I'm very bad at I forget that a lot. But it was that was an experience. And I'm sure if there was any security people watching me on the video screen, they're probably rolling around laughing, because you had to when you took the 360, you stand like, which I didn't know at the time, and you get a yin and a yang signs. So you turn around. As you turn around, those yin and yang get closer and closer. Once they stop, when they're butted up against each other, then that was the end of that portion of the of the picture. And you carry on turning around until you get all of that picture 360 matched up, stitched together, I suppose. And each time you're matching those yin and yangs together. But again, that was a commercial building, and that was an awful lot to ask. If you had a whole string of them to do, then like a row of them to do all in the same area, then it probably would have worked out. But you'd be spending a few hours doing it. And if you're doing them at night, I would make sure that you went with someone, because it's night time. Unscrupulous little people are running around. Well, they are during the day, but if you've been a lot worse at night, there's not many people to look after you at night. But yeah, for the most part, Proxy Pics is fun. I have not done an interior shot one. They do pay more money on those, and I think like the most money that they do that I've seen pay, somewhere I saw it posted, I can't remember where that was, and it was like $150 or something, which is well worth doing it. But just watch the numbers when they come up. But they're pretty clear on what they want. If you've got a problem in uploading a picture for whatever reason, or if there's a problem at a particular business, like I went to Dutch Brothers. I wanted to do in Dutch Brothers, and this particular Dutch Brothers had been finished. It was a brand new building, and they wanted interior pictures. They wanted the sprinkler pictures and the irrigation water supply pictures. Well, all of that was in the building, because it was definitely not outside. And they show you all what you got to find, what you got to look for. They've got all of that there. Everything is there. I couldn't find it outside. But I sent them a message, said, look, I've got a problem, can't find this. And I carried on taking other pictures, and then they got back to me and they said, that's okay, just do whatever you can. And I just filled that other one up, just left that one blank, and then just wrote a note telling them exactly what had happened. But it was it looks a basic system. When I first did Proxy Pics, I wasn't sure about it. I wasn't sure about entering my bank details into this app that I didn't really know it didn't seem legit in a way. I don't know why. It just seemed a little bit basic. But I spoke to a friend of mine, a good friend of mine. He said, oh yeah, don't worry about it. Just do it. Do it. He says he's done a few. He lives up in Iowa. And he done a few of them. Apparently they're big. They do all of the home shows, etc. They do for estate agents or inspections as well. That's all of that, especially if you're doing the interior shots, etc. But yeah, that's it. Really, that's all it is. And I'll put all what I did up here, or just before, of what I did yesterday. I'll just do the one because it's going to be repetitive, because it's going to be the same on the other. But it is honestly a very easy app to use. Anyway, I'll put the link below. You can click on the link, the referral link down below. I don't think you actually get anything. I don't get anything for doing it. Some of them you get something for inviting people, but I don't think they do that on Proxy Pics. But anyway, if you click it down below, then that will take you to the sign up process, etc. But yeah, it's a good app. It's a good fill-in. You don't get things all the time. There's a radius that you can set on there that's from your address, not from where you're at. Like if you're doing DoorDash, etc., like me, as well. It's not from wherever you're DoorDashing. You can't do it from that. It's just from your home address. So I've got mine set out to 30 miles, which I think is the maximum. But I just wanted to see how far I could get out, and maybe if there was more opportunities, etc. But it's a fun app. It's just a fill-in app, and just keep an eye on it. Just keep an eye on it every day, and a few times a day, and just see what pops up. I think I'll leave it at that. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate. Just shoot me a comment below, or you can also email me at dashingwomble@gmail.com, and I'll try to answer what I can for you. Do what I can. But they're always on hand anyway. And I think when I did the background check, if you've done one with DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever, you should be able to get a copy of that, and you can just send that to Proxy Pics. I don't know if there's a charge if they do it, but I sent them that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have a go at it. It's a good one to use, and enjoy. Cheers. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, or if it was beneficial to you, hit a thumbs up. It all helps my channel grow. I don't understand how it does it, but something to do with the algorithms of YouTube. And hit the subscribe button that's down there somewhere. And it's free to join. And you might actually learn something off of me occasionally, or just get a laugh out of the videos. And also there's a bell icon down there too, and if you click on that, that lets you know every time I send out a video. It'll send you a notification straight away. Alright, thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-da.